Hello, my name is Paola. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I would like to talk about the mind of the avoidant, especially in a relationship. Stay tuned because we start right now. Let's jump straight into the topic of the video. The avoidant follow this scheme that is recognizable by this quote: if you don't heal your wounds, you will bleed on people who didn't cut you. And is the same for every toxic person, despite the avoidant. If you don't let go of your past, if you feel burdened and you project out, the psychologist says, your project put out your aggressiveness, and you don't control your emotion in a balanced state and in a regulated state, you will hurt other people, and you will do your worst to make the other people unhappy, how the avoidant and how the hurt and traumatized people and person feel unloved, unwanted, and really bad inside, and he seek a sort of an illusionary revenge because he want to feel better after that, but also we need to keep in mind this sense of satisfaction that he can or she can have after complaining, arguing, deceiving, and make the other people worse. Is just a mere shooting star. It's just something that disappears. It's like it resembles the same dynamic of substance misuser. He seek to make the other people and hurt other people. He feel good, and after sometimes this sense of unsatisfaction, his sense of guilt, remorse, and not be able to forgive himself, knock on the door, and he want to repress this feeling, and he need to have another dose of aggressiveness and dose of shouting and accusing and make other people bad because he can stand that he is miserable and the other people are happy. The second thing I want to consider, and I want to briefly speak about, is usually avoidant people have got really their feminine side really developed. There is an imbalance between feminine side and masculine side. Every person has got feminine traits and masculine traits, feminine positive trait and masculine positive traits, and masculine negative traits and feminine negative traits. We encounter in literature a majority of negative feminine traits in avoidant, especially the fact that he's always complaining and he's always on the go for an argument, and he doesn't want to understand different ideas, point of view when he's confronting, and he can't stand positive interaction and assertive criticism, but is always want to be in the right, and is characterized by this sense of monolithicity, this sense of granitic point of view. And if you see someone like that, a female or male, but for the sake of the video I will talk about a man, even in the bodies is really contracted, is really rigid, and usually the eye and the sight of the avoidant is really not focused on the other person's face, and is usually doesn't look you in the eyes, because is uncover his insecurity by not looking at people. The third thing I want to recommend, the final recommendation is in life you cannot save anyone, and especially when you reach rock bottom, your instinct, your survival instinct and your intuition tell you to change direction and go on a path of least resistance, and go on a path where your ego died. And bracket another thing that avoidant and people that don't want to change want to do is change their own ego, old ego, to rediscover another identity and part of their self. When you reach a certain point, when you are bored and when you are really struggling in life, you have two choices: or get yourself more numb, yet get yourself more in a state of sadness and get brutal, or rescue yourself, pick up the pieces, do a lot of self-reflection and do a lot of self-care, and let your old ego die to rediscover another nature and rediscover your true self. Thank you so much for watching, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. See each other in another video. Much love. Peace.